Ever felt like you're juggling flaming chainsaws while trying to manage a team? Deadlines looming, communication breakdowns, and that sinking feeling that everyone's working in their own little silo? We've all been there. And in the quest for project sanity, we stumble upon tools like Asana, promising to be the silver bullet. But here's the burning question that's probably keeping you up at night. Is Asana really a Scrum tool? Or are we trying to fit a square peg into a round hole? Let's rewind a bit. If you're new to this whole project management rodeo, or even if you're a seasoned veteran, it's crucial to understand the fundamental difference between project management and Scrum. Project management is the umbrella term, encompassing a wide range of methodologies and tools aimed at organizing and executing projects. Scrum, on the other hand, is a specific agile framework designed for iterative and incremental development, particularly popular in software development. Now, picture this. You've got your sprint backlog, your daily stand-ups, your sprint reviews, and your retrospectives. That's the heart of Scrum. It's about breaking down complex projects into smaller, manageable chunks, fostering collaboration, and adapting to change. It's about embracing flexibility and continuous improvement. Enter Asana. Asana, with its sleek interface, task management features, and collaborative capabilities, seems like a natural fit, right? You can create tasks, assign them to team members, set deadlines, and track progress. But here's the catch. Asana, in its vanilla form, isn't inherently a Scrum tool. It's a powerful project management platform, but it doesn't provide the built-in, rigid structure that Scrum demands. Think of it like this. Asana is a versatile toolbox. You've got your hammers, screwdrivers, and wrenches. You can build a house, a shed, or even a spaceship. But it doesn't come with a blueprint for a specific type of building. Scrum, on the other hand, is that blueprint. It dictates the specific steps, the materials, and the order of operations. So, where does that leave us? Can we force Asana to play nice with Scrum? The answer, as with most things in life, is a resounding "it depends." Asana's flexibility allows you to customize it to some extent to fit a Scrum workflow. You can create sections for your sprint backlog, your to-do, in progress, and done columns, mimicking a basic Scrum board. You can even use custom fields to track story points, priority, and other Scrum-specific metrics. However, there are limitations. Asana lacks some of the core features that dedicated Scrum tools offer. For instance, it doesn't have built-in support for sprint planning, burn-down charts, or velocity tracking. You can hack your way around these limitations with integrations and workarounds, but it's not seamless. Let's dive deeper into some of the specific challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is managing sprint backlogs. In a true Scrum environment, you need a dynamic backlog that can be easily prioritized, refined, and updated. Asana can handle tasks, but it doesn't offer the same level of granular control and flexibility as a dedicated Scrum tool. Another challenge is visualizing sprint progress. Burn-down charts, which are essential for tracking progress and identifying potential roadblocks, are not a standard feature in Asana. You can integrate third-party apps or create your own charts manually, but it adds complexity to the process. And then there's the issue of sprint reviews and retrospectives. While Asana can facilitate communication and collaboration, it doesn't provide dedicated tools for capturing feedback, documenting lessons learned, or tracking action items from these crucial Scrum ceremonies. So why do so many teams try to use Asana for Scrum? The answer lies in its accessibility and ease of use. Asana is user-friendly, visually appealing, and relatively affordable. It's a great tool for managing general tasks and projects, and many teams are already familiar with it. Furthermore, Asana's integrations with other popular tools, such as Slack, Google Drive, and Jira, make it a versatile platform that can be adapted to various workflows. This flexibility is both a blessing and a curse. It allows teams to customize Asana to fit their needs, but it also leads to inconsistencies and inefficiencies if not implemented correctly. Now, let's talk about some practical solutions. If you're determined to use Asana for Scrum, here are a few tips to make it work. Leverage custom fields. Use custom fields to track story points, priority, and other Scrum-specific metrics. This will help you gain a better understanding of your sprint progress and identify potential bottlenecks. Create sections for sprint backlog and sprint board columns. Organize your tasks into sections that mirror the stages of your Scrum workflow, such as sprint backlog, to do, in progress, and done. Utilize integrations. Explore Asana's integrations with other tools, such as burn-down chart apps or reporting platforms, to fill the gaps in its Scrum functionality. Establish clear guidelines and processes. Define clear guidelines and processes for using Asana in a Scrum environment. This will ensure consistency and prevent confusion among team members. Consider third-party templates. Look for Asana templates that are specifically designed for Scrum. These templates can provide a starting point for setting up your Scrum workflow. Don't force it. If you find yourself consistently needing to hack away at Asana to fit your Scrum needs, it might be time to consider a dedicated Scrum tool. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to use Asana for Scrum depends on your team's specific needs and preferences. If you're a small team with a simple workflow and you're already comfortable with Asana, it might be a viable option. However, if you're a larger team with a complex workflow and you require robust Scrum features, a dedicated Scrum tool might be a better choice. Think of it like choosing a vehicle. You can use a sedan for a road trip, but a van might be more suitable for a large group. Similarly, Asana can handle basic Scrum tasks, but a dedicated Scrum tool might be more efficient for complex projects. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.